Roll the tape.
Roll the tape. Lisa, this isn't that kind of show. I literally started I just clicked on a show. Pretty sure he's in jail now.
The son also?
Mm-hmm. But for crimes.
Oh.
Actual crimes. They
Didn't
have
his parents commit crimes though?
Well, white collar crimes.
Okay.
Well. 'Tis a Wednesday night. I was about to say in March, but it is April 1st.
April 1st.
Happy fucking April Fools from the Bravo universe.
To me, honestly, I said I would eat my words if I was wrong.
Listen, I just need you to publicly say that I was right.
You unfortunately were correct.
Yes, thank you. Guys, we have some unfortunate news to bring to you tonight. The West and Amanda rumors are in fact true, and these two bum-ass bitches put out a joint fucking weird-ass statement to say, yeah, we fucking. Listen.
There was never any confirmation that they're in a relationship, though. They said they weren't foreseeing this connection and what's come from it, which is still crazy to me.
But the fact that you're going to blow up your life over a situation, over a connection, crazy to me. Listen, this isn't for a wild special episode. We're going to cover all things about this. I have a timeline that I've kind of put together, and I'm going to really let you guys into the psyche of a Cancer and how I sniffed this one out.
Andie really did go all in on this one. For every reason I think that is happening right now was the reason I never wanted this to be true, because Sierra is going watching this season currly.
She's so vulnerable.
Exactly, so vulnerable, starting to let people back in, starting to trust again with West, and him totally playing in her face with what I am seeing on the screen. It looks like he is actively trying to get back with her in his really shitty way.
Correct.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I've always been a West hater.
I'm
not sorry for that. Yeah, it is just really sad to see her having that with him, knowing what's to come in the season still, with some of those clips that still haven't been in the episodes yet. That is going to fucking suck, and I hope that she doesn't even watch those episodes back, because I can't even imagine.
We just watched this week's that first episode that was released after the news, and the rage that I have, I would just like to say that Andie Cohen came out here and said, we have to remember that West and Amanda are people, and they have feelings. You know who also has feelings?
Sierra
has feelings. Has
feelings, and nobody thought about those feelings. Sierra has stood by Amanda and supported her through everything with Kyle.
Amanda literally, prior to this, at the beginning of the season for promo, said she would not have gotten through the summer without Sierra.
And how are you going to do somebody that dirty
for such a mediocre man?
He looks like a pink fucking thumb.
I listen,
with a mustache.
I, for my own personal reasons, wanted to believe that he was a changed man and that this would work out differently this time around. How I've been played. Classic.
Can you admit to me that you were wrong?
Yes, you were right about West. And
Thank you.
I will say that, and
I think I've been spot on with every single person.
I think that I am officially a West hater because, and here's the thing, and this, honestly, again, I'm going to give Amanda a lot of heat for my own personal reasons. This is a very similar situation to something I went through that I will just never... I'm always going to have negative feelings towards that, so I feel like I am channeling
you have a little extra bias.
I feel like I am giving Amanda a little extra hate, but at the same time, we I guess expected this from West.
Well, and I think that's the part, and that's why I am... Listen, in my rankings of who the fuck is wrong here, I am putting West far above Amanda.
Yes, 100%.
Grand scheme of things, yes, she absolutely fucked up. How can you do that? That is an irreparable
thing. But
also
preying on somebody who just got out of a 10-year abusive relationship.
Correct. Your brain isn't going to be in the best of spaces, and if somebody is showing you compassion and like caring for you and like in a way where, again, I don't know what happened, but obviously Wes was there and giving her attention and showing her something in a way that she was not getting from Kyle. Clearly, I don't know. That's just it. It's shitty, but like West knew what he was doing as he's actively out here fucking other girls.
That's okay.
I'm
So
sorry, I'm jumping around on so many
no,
things. But
it's
fuck
too
West.
hard to
Fuck
focus
West.
because like you fucking yuck, fucking they deserve each other. Like I can't imagine like people are saying that it's scandal. It's not scandal. This is
No,
worse because this is friendship betrayal. And like yes, you can talk about like the Raquel and Ariana thing, but like it just
I
yeah,
just think that there was no true forethought to anything, and that was even apparent in like the joint statement that got put out. That was some random
horrible.
stuff that got tossed together, and that was a
Chat
horrible way
GPT
to
wrote
go
that.
to go and do that. Like that was a crazy one.
And the thing that I just fucking can't wrap my head around, like genuinely, and you threw away a friendship, ruined your reputation, ruined Summer House, imploded the fucking home. For what? For a man that's currently fucking other women, for a man who is never gonna commit to you, who also goes out and parties 24/7. Like I don't get it. And also I just I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Yeah, I also think like it's one of those things where
Like there's
like
literally
for
rumors that he's still on Raya. So then there's
correct.
the girl that he has been seeing for like 2 years essentially, called her out on the Watch What Happened Live episode and was like my friend back from Missouri. And I'm like,
Everybody's his friend apparently.
yeah, no, because that is like classic. When I tell you that I'm getting so triggered by this whole situation, the amount of times I was told somebody was a friend when they were just straight up fucking in front of my face, insane.
I also feel that. Um, I've moved on.
Yeah, this situation has
Um,
brought up a lot
yeah,
of interesting feelings for myself.
yeah, I believe it. I think one of the bigger things that stands out is that West has already done this to Sierra and how she described in one of the previous episodes everything she had to experience, like racially, because it
And do you
was
know
a
who
white
comforted
man.
her? Who walked over from where she was
Correct.
sitting on the other side of the
Amanda,
table
which is
to
so
comfort
fucked.
her?
But then you have him doing the exact same thing. Then it's even worse because it is now with her best friend who is a white woman. And
Yes.
so like it just looks so fucking shady. Like it's really bad. I don't know, like it sucks, and I know there's the conversation of like be careful of people's mental health, like don't talk on it. But like don't do that if like especially like I know people do it all the time, but especially if you're on reality TV, your life is now part of the world.
Yes.
You are putting that out there.
And
And
if you're
so
going to do
when
something
these things happen,
stupid,
there's going to be natural reactions. You're not
yes.
getting upset at people when they're cheering for you and paying money to come see you
Mhm.
and do all of these things.
And I
People are going to react.
And I would like to say that I don't agree with the people who are like, well, I've always hated Amanda. Because
No, I haven't felt that up until this
up
week, up
until
until
this,
yesterday.
yes, whenever I sounded the alarm, Paul Revere style, I was running through the pastures going, bitch, I was right.
Yes, in a voice text. That's what I opened, and it was valid. But no, it is like I did not have ill will towards her. I think the way that Kyle treated her, I will never think that that was okay. I'm never going to justify it. I don't think Kyle gets an excuse for how he has continued to treat her. Like that's not what I'm saying at all. It's so hard because you do lose so much respect because I was never expected of her. Like West already did this to Sierra. So for him to do
Mhm.
it again, I think I was just ready. Like I was waiting for him to do
Yeah.
something stupid. And I think I've said that before.
Yeah.
And this
Well,
was
you were
his
kind of
something
like waiting for
stupid.
like the shoe to drop because
Yeah.
I was over here being a West apologist and being
Yeah.
like,
And you're
maybe
like,
he
oh,
has
he's like
changed.
Schwartz. I love Schwartz too. And I'm like, yeah, I know you do. And
Yeah.
Schwartz fucking sucks.
Listen, okay, I saw a really funny meme because you know how Schwartz was on Summer House last
Yeah. And
summer?
he said, cherish this moment.
Yeah, and then he put a curse. He put a curse. I put a spell on you. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna
You're a
say.
West and Schwartz apologist.
First of all, first of all, I can't help it. am attracted to a certain type of man.
Scummy boys.
Yes,
Little
yes,
fuck boys.
yes. However, fuck Wes Wilson, I would just like to say. Oh, but, like, speaking on, like, the Sierra situation, I saw another creator online being like, "Amanda would never have done this to, like, Paige." Like, she would never like, people are like, "Oh, it's not a race thing." And it's like, no, but, like, she would have never even thought about, like, doing this to Paige. And, like,
Yeah.
because, like, Sierra is a second thought, and, like, that's what she's been trying to say all season,
Yeah.
is,
Yep.
like, "I'm being treated as, like, a learning lesson. I am being treated as, like, the person, like, a holding space." And, like, that's
Yeah.
not
And yeah.
okay. And I don't know. It just is not the vibe.
In all reality, I don't. I'm very curious as to what's going to happen with the reunion. I know it's
No,
going to
I
be
think
a
West
few
is gonna
weeks
sit
out.
there silent. I think he's gonna I think he's gonna distance himself from this relationship because he doesn't like the public perception and the
Yes.
backlash that he's getting,
Yeah.
because it's legitimately what happened. The only reason he ever apologized to Sierra.
Was because of the public opinion, which
Correct.
again is one of the biggest reasons why I hated that
Yes,
man.
and I just ignored it, and you know what? That's on me, and I need to really sit with that for a minute. Uh
Yeah, no, I don't know because what in the city is going to happen.
Oh my
And
god,
so, like,
yes.
that's wild to think about that in the city is going to be happening. And what are we going to be watching there? Because even watching the rest of the season almost feels fraudulent. What in the world are we
And
watching? And
people
you're
are
going to
like
scrutinize everything. And that's not how I want to watch Summer House. That's never the feeling I've had
like
towards it.
everyone has right? Like Summer House was always my
It
safe
was a light
space.
it was a light show. Yes, there was drama, but it didn't make me feel like I was watching The Valley, which I had to stop watching because that
Yeah.
was you were watching literal abuse happen on TV
Mhm.
and it was just
Mhm.
being allowed. But like all like Vanderpump was rough at times. Like
Yes.
the Real Housewives. Oh my god, those women are so in their own bubble.
Mm.
They do not understand what a real world problem is.
I I'm just so grossed out by this whole fucking situation. Again, there was no cheating involved, but like that's not what this is about. And like it's just
Mhm.
an absolute betrayal of trust between
Mhm.
friends, between
Yeah.
relationships.
And
Like
it's just kind of icky in a
it's
sense like
so icky.
where even if like I don't know like where people started first, where things started, but in my head it feels like West already had his mind made up on what he was going to be doing
I'm
this summer.
sorry, the way that they're so touchy-feely in
Yes.
this
And
season.
also, when have you seen West stick up for anybody in a fight or when somebody has
When has
done
he stuck
something
up for
wrong?
Sierra?
He's never exactly.
Not
So many
once.
things have happened. So like watching him go and talk to Kyle, yes, Kyle was wrong, but like him saying all these little things in between, it just feels very off because like it's like he has ulterior motives. And so to have conversations like that while you're like feeling like this person's wife and like vibing with the idea of like, oh, I could fuck her. That's gross to me.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. So you know how I had the theory that they were already broken up pre-summer, or at
Yes.
least they were like separated
Separated.
and like trying to work things out.
Yes.
I think that something's been going on between West. Like something happened last summer between them, just because of how like touchy feely it is. I don't know how long it's been going on, but
So then like you're saying there was cheating.
technically yeah. But like if Amanda and Kyle were separated,
How long would they have been separated though?
like 6 months, because like this they started filming in
Are
June.
you saying that they were separated in this filming?
Yeah,
Not the prior one.
no,
Okay.
they separated
Yes.
after the
No,
last
no. I
season
was
with
I
Paige.
confused myself. That's
Yeah,
why I was trying to
you get
figure
very
out.
confused with timelines.
I'm a visual learner. Okay. Okay. I love a picture.
Yes. Well, speaking of which, why don't we read through this huge fucking thing I typed up? Listen, you guys, I have been boots on the ground journalism.
And we
um,
mean stalking Instagram.
yes.
That is what Andie it means here.
Listen, so a full breakdown of events. Are you ready? Should I just like
Mm.
go into it?
Yeah, do you want me to like say some also, or do you want to go in on like a dramatic read?
I think a dramatic read, but I do need to make a comment before we get into the timeline that I believe to be true.
This is my order of events, and if it's wrong, you're wrong.
I think you're actually just wrong. Timelines are not adding up. Like all of the speculative timelines, which I know people
You're
are like,
saying I'm bad at time?
okay, ma'am, I'm talking about the world of like Dumois and like blind items.
Oh,
like
God.
things aren't. Listen, I love a good gossip. I can't help it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Gossip has kept women alive for a millennium, and I will not apologize for it.
See, I'll always listen to it, but I really do. I wait until something's true to speak
Oh, well,
on it.
interesting. I always have a sixth sense about these things because I know they're true. It's like how I predicted all 3 of Rihanna's pregnancies.
You did. You've told me about the last 2.
Yes.
And then she did just so happen to show off her baby bump at the halftime show.
Yes. And then I was like, oh, and here I am. And here I am, right again, because that is the power of a Cancer, me and the moon. Or like that. But anyways, I really, my 2 cents, I think that they've been fucking around since last summer. The way that they're so touchy-feeling, and like this is where you're like talking about overanalyzing. Like I'm literally gonna be watching the rest of the season, being like, how close are Amanda and West?
But like
And,
I don't even want to watch it because
it's
then part
gonna
of me is
ruin
also like,
it.
if it's not true and they weren't doing this, then that is us then creating this whole narrative that didn't exist, but now we have this outside information that is skewing our perspective. And I hate watching stuff like that. Like that's why I don't ruin movies, I don't ruin books for myself, because like I don't want to know that stuff. Like I want to be able to experience it how I should be. And so just watching this, knowing how it ends, just like it literally is watching a car crash happen.
Yes. It's kind of how I feel, excuse me, with House of the Dragon. No, we're not talking about that.
Yes,
But I'm
no,
like, I know.
I do understand what you're saying, and that does come out in the summer.
I know, I'm very excited. Get my queens back on the screen. Okay, so a little timeline of events. That was kind of spicy.
A little run for your evening.
No, that wasn't even a run. Let me give you one. Yeah,
there it is.
Thank you. I actually am gonna take a hit real quick. So we actually do have a special guest here with us today, everyone. She's currently playing, I was going to say Scrabble, but that is a crossword
puzzle.
Olivia, will you take the mic?
You're going to say something?
No.
All right, so this is my sister. This is a good old Liv.
Hey.
What are your thoughts on this situation?
Are you a Summer House fan?
Yes, I do enjoy Summer House.
What is your favorite? Actually, okay, let's do this. What's your favorite Bravo show? Because I know it, and I know
Do you?
Would it not be Vanderpump Rules when you have watched it at least 13 times?
Right. That and Summer House are up there.
Okay. No, I know that's when you're in a vibe, and I walk in, and it's either Pitch Perfect, Mamma Mia, or Vanderpump Rules. I know I'm like, hey, little check-in time.
You handed me that mic back so quick.
She wanted no part. You didn't even answer your question.
I did. I said Vanderpump. I said Vanderpump and Summer House are pretty close.
Remember that time we were interviewed with Mini Mics at the Packer game?
Yes.
That was
my
so
gosh.
fun.
That was the start of our podcasting
It really
career.
was. It really was. And next year when we go to the Packer game, we'll bring more business cards with our QR code.
Correct.
You know what?
For the bar crawl on Friday. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, amazing. I was just making sure. No, but we are gonna like make little business cards essentially with the QR to the pod, so we can like get a little more buzz.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
I did have something to say, but I forgot.
It's okay. That happens a lot over here. Pitch
I don't know.
Perfect.
It's gone now.
Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa. Our background show today.
I remember.
Incredible.
Packer game. Thank you.
Go ahead, Liv.
Yes. Can we go to a warmer game this year?
I suppose.
I don't know.
I
Really?
thought I was a really comfortable temp.
Okay,
I really enjoy it. I am not gonna lie. That I think was one of the best days of my life.
I would agree.
It was
I
incredible.
would agree.
It just the last quarter really did it for me.
Okay, so
and
here's
I was very cold.
No. So what I need you all to do, because let me tell you something. I had actual winter boots on. Second of all,
I had winter boots on.
no. But do you want to know what really did it? You want to know how I stayed nice and fucking toasty? Was
hot hands.
No, it was the hunting bib overalls.
Oh my God,
R.I.P.
that's
I wore overalls.
But no, they
Yours
need
are
to be
not-
like
you're not
insulated, like
insulated.
hunting.
Yours are for the decoration of the green and yellow stripe.
But I'm gonna wear them again. So.
I would too. You looked great. What I was gonna say was I was just quite drunk and having a wonderful time.
I could have been drunker.
I also could have been drunker.
But
it wore off.
Yeah, it was just too much to get to, like, the thing is about the stadium, the seats are so small and everything's so cramped that to get in and out is just such a hassle.
Everything went so fast too.
Mhm.
There's no breaks. Like, I think about it, did not feel like 3 hours, but I sit at home and I have so many breaks.
There's so many. Well, that's the thing is I was like, when are the commercial breaks? Like, everything is happening in front of me. I'm like, what? That was kind of a mind fuck, to be honest.
Yes. Yeah, no, it was messing hard with me. But yeah, we had one round of drinks there. Everything else was pre-gaming, which pre-gaming, I would go pre-game every single game.
I want to meet Wisco Joe again. He was cute.
Well, you have the Instagram thing, and we were literally interviewed by them.
Yeah,
and
guys,
I think
we do have an update to my DM slide-in situation. I know this
Oh.
is not Summer House related, but
It isn't.
unfortunately, Miss Heideben has been booed up.
She's been locked down.
Booed up, and now I am booing. So, as I was gonna say before Liv reclaimed her thoughts, was that our background show is the night. Yep, it is actually like 9 p.m. Is Chris Lee Knows Best. And listen, I know that they're kind of all problematic individuals, but man, they make good reality television.
I don't think I've never watched it. So
No,
Faith, I haven't.
No, but Faith, like I'm telling you, it needs to happen.
100% have.
When would I have watched
all the
it?
time as a kid?
Well, okay, I guess it's one of those lost memories.
Yeah. It's called the trauma filter. Okay.
Did I really? Wow.
Yeah. I know I did, and I hated it.
Well, that tracks.
Our dads. I feel like our dads would be friends.
They'd be good friends.
Yeah.
Um,
Timeline. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it?
Let me set the scene. It's a Casey Musgrave song. The single she released, it's like so like country, but I'm like kind of down with it.
What is the single?
Why can't I remember the name? But basically, it's talking about how horny she is. It's called Dry Spell. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe she was just going through a dry spell when
she was. She was. But she talks about how ain't nobody's tools up in her shed, ain't nobody's boots underneath her bed.
I was about to mention this episode. This is her sweet 16th. I watched this like 100 times as a kid.
Why?
It's one of the first episodes, so it was always on.
What drew you to? I know these people because I watched what was the show where they train for? They're not training. They tried to do whatever the special forces.
Yes.
And the Chrisley daughter was on it. The one
Savannah.
Chrisley. Yeah, and then she was talking about who her parents were, and I'm like, who are her parents? Why are they in jail? So then I was researching, and then that's when I found them, and then I saw some clips, and I'm like, this is so confusing to me. So that's what I have as a memory.
Yeah,
of this.
But I believe that they're out. They're out now
because of Trump.
Yes,
right.
Because Savannah is Big MAGA Barbie.
Yes, because Yes, this is what happened because she was on special forces and then she went and spoke at one of Trump's rallies because he released them and she was all excited and happy about it. So then she went and used like whatever fame or whatever she picked up from the show to go and be like him.
Yeah.
That piece of shit.
Disgusting. Okay, we're going to try this again. Let's get into the timeline. How many times have I said it by now?
Sorry. Wrong group to be doing this with.
Okay. in the beginning.
God created the heaven and the earth.
No, see, but it's funny because my head also went to a Bible camp song, which was in the beginning God made the sea and a forest filled with trees. God made the mountains up so high.
Wow, I don't know that one, and I was in church 4 times a week.
So obviously, I think it was one of the first few episodes. I was like, I really think that West and Sierra might get together, like again. And then like it was because they had been seen out like after the Super Bowl.
I remember you telling me about this, and I got a little bit excited for her.
Yes, and apparently, like according to what's coming out now, they've been seeing each other casually since New Year's. This New Year's.
Amanda.
No, Sierra and West.
And then it was talking about how they've been hooking up recently too.
Girl, that's what I'm saying. I said that they've been hooking up casually since.
I thought you were talking about Amanda. That's why I said Amanda. I'm trying to listen. Timelines are hard. I'm sorry. All right, I'm tracking now. So
should I go get my big notepad?
Oh, no, it's okay.
We need to get a whiteboard.
I just am better at visualizing and writing things down. Is that a Virgo trait? Or is that ADHD?
I think that would be mental illness.
That'll do it to me.
But yeah, so West and Sierra had been casually seeing each other since like New Year's.
Because of the Super Bowl.
And then they went to the Super Bowl in February. They posted about it. They were seen afterwards, like walking around New York, holding hands, yada yada. Rumors shortly after the premiere start circulating. We addressed it on the pod about West and Amanda. We were like, that's completely asinine. But I was like...
Because they literally had done an interview where she said, I will never touch one of my castmates.
So she went on a podcast shortly after that saying, I would never touch any of my castmates. West also posts on his story a picture of him at Lindsay's house with Gemma, and Sierra's in the picture. So like that's kind of like his version of denying the rumors, right? So there's that. But then so Kyle is on Watch What Happens Live, and hindsight is so good, right? Like we can all
hindsight is 2020.
Yes, so like we can all go back and watch, and like now, like looking back, his answers are a little sus. I feel like Kyle definitely knew something was going on because when Andie asked him, what did you think about the West and Amanda rumors? He kind of just like disassociated for a minute and was like looking off in the distance, and he's like, I think that would be crazy, and I think like the way that it's, and so like there was that. March 3rd, Amanda and Sierra are on Watch What Happens Live,
and they're supposed to do it together.
No. You're too far ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You just stay there.
All right.
So March 3rd, Amanda and Sierra are on Watch What Happens Live, and Andie's essentially asking Sierra, hey y'all, editing Hannah here. The question that Andie asked was what makes West a good boyfriend? Not whatever the fuck I'm about to say, but it gets the same point across. So, yeah, there you go. What are the chances you and West get back together? Like, where are you guys at now? And Amanda looks at her, and Amanda goes, you're really going to answer this about him like being like a good boyfriend or something?
Oh.
And so at that point, I was like starting to doubt myself a little bit. So I'm like, well, maybe like Sierra and West are actually back together just by the way like Amanda said that. So that's March 3rd. So keep that locked in, both of you.
Okay.
So mid-March, like a week or 2 ago? 2 weeks ago? I would say like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Rumors start to pick back up. There's rumors that Amanda and West are like out in New York. They're making out. They're going to clubs. Like there's all this nastiness going on. And then along with this, Dumois doubles down on these rumors that something's going on.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, we have all these reports that they're
you should
out.
Go work for Dumois.
I should.
Do you think that they would take you? What is it exactly?
It's just a woman.
Oh, it's just one person?
Yeah. It's just a woman with a lot of time on her hands.
But people send her stuff?
Yeah. So it's like she must be like important. Like no one knows who she is.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, people would probably hate her. So,
but they've doubled down on these rumors. So that's like mid-March. They're like, no, they are being seen all over the city.
Which is messy.
Which is messy as fuck. You're literally living in New York City.
You're not even trying to hide it.
Then there's this photo released on one of West's friends' Instagram, and Amanda's in the photo, and she's wearing West's hat.
Yes. But she was also wearing that hat in the first episode.
Correct. So, I mean,
That's a jump in the timeline.
no, it's okay. But, like,
Yeah.
that's a good point. She might have just, like, had it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, we could be, you know, correlation does not equal causation.
Yeah.
Okay? You know, we gotta
Yeah.
keep a little.
Oh my God.
Then fans start to notice. And I mentioned this, and you said I was crazy, which I understand that this is crazy, but listen, I have trained in being a Swiftie for years.
Okay. Yeah.
The clues that I can add up to a truth,
Yes.
insane.
Yes.
Okay? This is my job. This is my livelihood.
Yes.
So Sierra and Paige stop liking the post.
Yes.
Then we get this rumor. And I would say that this event occurred. We hear about the rumor around like the 23rd, 24th, 25th of March.
Yes.
That Amanda and West were a picture was taken of them fucking in her apartment through a window.
What the hell?
And
I didn't know it was that.
And
I thought it was just what the hell?
Yes.
Why are you taking pictures of people fucking?
Correct, which is like so disgusting, such an invasion of privacy.
100%. No,
Not
I thought
okay.
it was a picture, like, if it was something, I thought it was like a picture of like them just walking in the apartment.
No.
That's fucked up to be taking pictures of people like having
like
sex.
Not okay, not excusing that at all. That's like really weird. Like that's illegal, actually. That's an invasion of privacy.
What the fuck?
However, so then this person,
can't this person get in legal trouble?
Yes. So
that's so fucked
you
up.
know
I'm
what?
sorry. Okay.
No,
sorry.
but like Dumois could probably like honestly like be subpoenaed.
Yeah. They were
Yes. So there was this picture taken of them in Amanda's apartment, and they're like fucking just all over each other. And this photo is sent to two people. It is sent to Sierra and it is sent to Dumois. Dumois said that they will not release, like they don't claim that they have the photo, but like they know about it essentially.
Okay.
And Sierra, this is when Sierra finds out. This is like the day before they're supposed to do a live, or like a couple days before.
Oh shit. Okay.
So then all of a sudden they were supposed to do this Amazon live partnership. I believe it was with Ollie.
Okay.
Like the vitamin brand.
Sure.
They were supposed to do that together, and then they ended up doing it like completely separately.
Yeah.
Which was strange.
Yeah.
And I thought that was very strange. Mm-hmm. And then we have West. Actually, no, I skipped over it. So between the rumors about the fucking through the window. Sorry, we need to clarify the timeline.
Okay.
Between the rumors of the picture of them fucking through the window.
Okay.
And the live event that they're supposed to do together being separated.
Okay.
West is on Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah.
Andie straight up asks him if the rumors are true.
Yeah.
And he gives the most suspicious answer. Andie gives him a second chance to clarify and goes,
yeah.
So friendship, not romantic.
Yeah.
Like you can tell Andie's just like, I know something you don't know.
Yeah.
And West turns bright red. Bright red.
And he's already a pretty pink little fella.
Correct. But I would like to also point out that during this Watch What Happens Live, he calls out the woman that he's supposedly been dating for like 2 years.
But then he also just calls Amanda a friend.
Yeah. So like there's this man.
It's so immature.
He just wants to have his cake and eat it too.
100%.
And just wants his dick
a few
sucked.
Cakes.
A few cakes. He wants every flavor, and it's disgusting. So, anyways, over this past weekend, there's more rumors.
Yes.
That Jesse Solomon is out here running his mouth. Because Jesse Solomon is doing what Jesse Solomon does best.
Spreading shit.
And he is out here telling everyone, yes, they're together. Now, this is reported again through Dumois, through a friend of a friend. Over the same weekend, a photo is released of Amanda at some coffee shop with a fan. She's wearing West's sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Over the same weekend, the entire Summer House cast starts to post these really cryptic memes of them with like the ick or the stink face with no context. And well, I start going crazy. I start spiraling, and I'm texting Faith, and I'm going, so something is a brew. Finally, March 30th, this past Monday. Dun, dun, dun. Kyle posts a photo on his main feed, not a story, main feed.
Mhm.
2 pictures in a carousel. Him and Sierra.
Mhm.
No context, no caption.
Yeah, it was like then or now versus then or something like that. Then versus now. Or no, Instagram reality versus.
And this is the moment. That was the moment I knew. I was like, no, like they're
Taylor Swift popped in my head when you said the moment I knew.
yes. Great song.
It is. Sometimes I listen to it if I wanted to cry in the past.
So on Monday, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a new season of The Valley coming out, unfortunately. And they're out doing promo for it. Now we know Schwartz is a friend of the Summer House cast, so of course he was asked about it because of course we need to know Tom Schwartz's opinion on this.
Were you happy to hear it?
No, I don't like this man anymore.
Oh,
he's
okay.
sad to me
Hmm.
because he's like pushing 50 and he's just like gross.
You can just go join the Southern Charm cast.
Yes, exactly. But the interviewer essentially is like, what are your thoughts on it? And Schwartz has this, like, again, like, everyone just has these strange fucking answers. And he's like, well, I mean, I don't think, like, there was anybody, like, at fault. Like, there was no cheating. And, of course, Brittany jumps in here and is like, well, I think that they've been broken up a lot longer than everybody thinks, talking about Kyle and Amanda.
Okay.
And so I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Does that just confirm my original theory?
Where you were thinking they were already broken up when
Yes.
the show happened.
So then does that confirm then my second theory that stuff was happening between West and Amanda last summer because her and Kyle were already kind of separated? Either way, whole thing's fucked. And then we finally get to Tuesday, yesterday, the Battle of Yorktown.
Oh my God, what? Jesus. Paul Revere in Yorktown.
I
Goddamn.
was listening to Hamilton earlier today, if you couldn't tell.
Hmm.
Amanda and Wes released a joint statement.
They sure did.
And it was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever read.
Yeah.
Because these are two fully grown adults going,
Correct.
I don't know how it happened. I don't know my hands. I don't know how my pee-pee ended up in her vagina. And it's like, y'all, I can't.
No, there's just a lack of accountability as well as maturity in how any of this was handled. That's just something you simply never do. And then to address it in this sort of way, like, one, there's no coming back from it. Two, that is not the way to go and approach it.
No. Yeah. So I do really enjoy that everyone's kind of come out in Sierra's defense. Specifically, what I find the most silly is the way that Austin and Lindsay have both come to Sierra's defense, as if that wasn't one of the biggest fights in Summer House history. Which just goes to show like the level of like betrayal almost. Last kind of like layer to the timeline. And this is where I say timelines get messy. And I would like to iterate the fact that I don't like Dave Portnoy. That man is disgusting, horrendous. However, does love to gossip, and I have to respect it. So he gets online and adds to this whole conversation yesterday and goes, Brianna, who we all know was hanging out with West earlier this year and posting about it all over TikTok, Brianna Chicken Fry.
I haven't had TikTok in a very long time.
Well, anyway, she's like, oh, she was dating Zach Bryan. I think he's a country singer. He like cheated on her and like it was like a whole thing.
Okay.
But she works for Barstool and like her and Dave are like good friends.
Okay.
Dave goes, oh yeah, Chicken Fry told me that like the Amanda thing's been going on since like beginning of the year. And then he comes online today and doubles down on it.
Oh my God.
With like almost like not receipts, but like he's like verbally giving receipts. He's like name dropping essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it
That's
is just
crazy as he was literally at the football game with Sierra.
Yes.
I just
This is what
the
I mean,
level
though.
of disrespect is
we're
crazy.
at least 3 women that he was serving at one time.
Yeah,
And
I think it's a very
just-
disrespectful.
It's
whole
so
overall
disgusting.
thing.
I don't want to see West on my screen. I will never apologize or believe this man again because it was completely performative.
Correct.
Like you were
Yup.
literally you wanted the public's perception of you to be positive so you could get brand deals. And also I would like to point out the fact, why does he have a podcast with Sophie Cunningham? Like, she is, like, low-key also mega Barbie. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is fuck West Wilson
Yeah.
and kind of fuck Amanda Batula, to be honest. Because I really, like I said, I have my own personal experiences with friends fucking exes, which is not great. It is just such a betrayal on another level, considering what we're currently watching unfold on our screens
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
just complete girlhood. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. No, this is a rough one.
yeah. Okay. Well, we really just needed to get our thoughts out while the
Yes.
iron was still hot.
Yes.
Where do we go from here? Like,
I
I
don't know.
genuinely, I mean,
I
someone
I
has to
hope
not be in
that
summer. I feel like none of them, like maybe Kyle will come back to Summer House. I don't think Amanda will.
the thing is, if West and Amanda come back to Summer House, Sierra's not coming back to
No,
Sierra House.
I don't think Sierra's coming back.
Sierra's
I don't think she's coming back regardless. I
Yeah.
think she's done with Summer House. I think this was probably kind of the last straw.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you would just go pretend like that didn't happen and then continue to. I don't know. I like look at how everybody is standing behind Sierra.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I was just like, that's like something where I don't think that any of that's forgivable. And in all fairness, and I think Ariana had every right when the stuff happened with Tom. But if
Mm-hmm.
people go and are friends with them, you're not my friend anymore.
Correct.
And I think that was a very respected boundary. And the fact that people were like, she's being dramatic, she's being ridiculous. No, he forever and ever sucks.
No, I really don't understand that mentality because the second somebody looks at one of my friends wrong, I'm like actually contemplating like committing crimes. And so I don't understand the whole like, well, they didn't do anything to me,
Yeah.
or like
Yep.
they're a different person now, like they've done the work. You never stop being a cheater.
Yeah.
Like you never just like stop when you're, I don't know, when you're in your 30s, like you're grown, you don't change.
Yeah. It will be very telling. I hope that there is I just hope that there is open and honest communication, obviously, at the reunion, just because I think that that's owed. And I guess I don't know what Sierra wants out of it, but I hope that she gets everything that she wants out of this situation, whether it is finality, just really whatever it is. I hope that she gets it. And I hope that West gets a little taste of Lindsay, an
Yes.
activated Lindsay,
Oh my god.
and I hope that the people support
I hope
Sierra.
her and Dodie have been conspiring.
I just think it's going to be in a touchy space where if it's Sierra that is going to be saying things, and if it is like the whole, or like if it's like Mia or KJ, and it's like that idea of like, oh, like black people are being loud. Like, I just hope that's not what it turns into. And that's again one of those huge things that I know like Sierra was talking about at the start. And again, how do you put somebody back into that situation if you say you love them to experience it all over again?
Correct.
So I don't know. I do also
Do we
feel
think?
like
I
it
mean,
could just
Sierra's
be
gonna
done.
show up. Like, I mean, she will because she is. There's like
She's a fucking badass.
Well, also like I just think like it's a commitment that she made, and she doesn't
Yes.
have commitment issues.
Yes.
So like, you know, she's a woman of her word.
I just think that it's always going to be tainted now because I don't know like what do you do to come back from that like within the
Oh
show?
my god, I'm like literally like I'm just like thinking about like Sierra sitting there and having to like sit in the same room as Amanda, and like I genuinely am about to start crying because like, how do you just do that to your friend?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Gross.
So I think it'll be a telling couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows what it'll look like for Amanda and West by the time the reunion comes along. Maybe they'll be saying that they amicably chose to end things.
And all of this for what?
And it will. That's the thing.
All of this
if
for
you
what?
end it, you've already done it. Like that's
Mhm.
something where you can't take it back. Everybody knows now. It's not this little thing. Like you did this, you made these choices, you're capable of this. That's that.
And I think that's like I was gonna mention this like at the beginning of the podcast, but where we kind of differed is like you were like, I can't imagine her ever doing this, but like I just like I know people are capable of this, and that's what sucks.
Yeah.
Why do we live in a world like I just have no respect.
Yeah.
No respect.
I know it's a very capable thing, but like I think of it in my head and I'm like, I would never do this.
Mm-hmm.
And like things have happened to me where I've experienced like it's like I'm aware people are capable. Like I always want to trust and believe somebody until like they show me like otherwise. And so it still will surprise me anytime because I'm like, I thought you were so
Innocent
different.
until proven guilty.
Yes, and I know you said you're guilty until proven
yes,
innocent.
Yes. Yes.
But I don't know. I want to be able to try to see the best in people.
We love that energy though. I feel like we should end on like a positive note. I'm really excited.
Positive note, I was going to say my March Madness bracket winners are still intact.
Yes.
UConn women, UConn men, and they're
Hell
going to be playing Friday, Saturday to be able to see who's going to be competing for the final two.
Yeah.
UConn with that final three though.
Yeah.
Holy
we'll get
shit.
into it more in our next pod.
Yes,
but that was insane. I watched that live. I was like yelling.
Yeah.
Because I was like, there's no way he fucking makes it from the logo.
Yeah.
Wrong.
So my end part of my brackets are still intact. At least your women's, right? You went UConn all the way.
I did have UConn winning for my women, so we're there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm excited.
I was just thinking about AZ and Paige.
Yeah.
Yeah, made me happy.
No, I'm excited to see what happens with that, and I'm very excited for how the whole weekend goes and our experience.
Oh my god, yeah.
Bar crawl. Of a bar crawl.
A gay bar crawl.
It's a gay bar crawl.
It was really funny. I was trying to explain to my coworkers about how we're going on a gay bar crawl, and they're like, I didn't know that there was that many gay bars around here. I said, no.
Like, no, it's the gay people.
The people are making it gay. We're just going to bars.
Yes, and they will be gay bars as our group walks in. There are honorary gays this weekend.
Yes. Everyone is a hashtag ally. All right. Well, we'll be back to you soon with more updates. But for now,
Summer House Blues.
Summer House Blues makes me sad. Do you have any final words? No. Yeah, she said, please stop talking to me. Okay. Well, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.